Hello! So, I want to just quickly run through with you how to use your knife safely when you're cutting up anything for food and nutrition. Particularly for the first few weeks, you're likely to be cutting up fruit and vegetables, particularly vegetables. So, I'm just going to show you today two of the grips that we use, called the bridge and the claw grip. I've just got a bit of cucumber here that I've washed. Obviously you need to wash any vegetables that you're using because they can be grown in soil and soil will contain bacteria which we don't want. So you need to make sure you wash any vegetables. Now I've got here a knife, a sharp knife, so I need to be really aware that this knife could hurt me if I don't handle and use it correctly. You need to hold the knife in the hand that you would use to write with. Okay, you need to make sure that the blade is facing downwards. If you're not sure, because sometimes students get knives up the wrong way and try and cut and it won't work, then please check with your parents to make sure that you're holding it the right way. Now, I'm first of all aware that this cucumber will roll, and that's not going to be good when I'm trying to cut if things are rolling away from me. So the first thing I want you to try and do when you're cutting any fruit or vegetable up is to make a flat surface. So to do that for a cucumber, I'm going to hold on to it using a claw grip, which looks a little bit like a bird claw, and I'm going to cut some of the cucumber off. And I'm pressing down with a knife to cut through the cucumber. Once I've done that, I've then got a flat edge that I can put down, and this cucumber now won't rock on me and won't move out of the way. It will stay in the right place. So at this point I want to cut it in half because I'd like to cut these into batons so that they could be used maybe as a snack later. So if I want to cut this piece of cucumber in half, I'm going to do a bridge grip. And a bridge grip is making a tunnel up and over the top, a bit like a bridge, up and over the top of your vegetable that you're cutting. This would be the same if I was cutting a pepper in half. Once you've gone up and over the top, you take your knife and you would put your knife in the middle. It's a bit like a train going through a tunnel. However, I'm going to do it in the correct place, which is on the chopping board. You then will take your knife and cut through, making sure that your fingers are always well away from your knife. By keeping them on either side of the cucumber, my fingers and thumb should be well away from where I'm cutting. Once I've cut all the way through, I then have two slices of cucumber. I want to turn these into baton, and to do that I'm going to cut them in lengthways like this. At this stage I'm going to do another bridge grip, so I'm holding the cucumber with my hand up and over the top like the bridge, and again I'm going to put my knife through and carefully, and minding my fingers and watching where my knife and my fingers are at all times, I'm going to cut the cucumber into baton. Again, I hold the cucumber with a bridge grip that goes up and over the top, and then I carefully, watching all the time, put my knife in between the bridge of my fingers and slice through until I end up with batons. To turn these into a dice then, I'm going to then put these back together and then use a claw grip, and I'm going to hold on to this cucumber. My little finger and my thumb are pressing together to hold the cucumber together, and my other three fingers are tucked in and tucked underneath but holding this cucumber in place. And by doing that I can then slice through the cucumber until I have got a dice. You will need in your stuffed peppers to make batons, and you will need to make cubes, and I hope this helps you using the bridge and claw grip to do this safely. Well done.